What's good, everyone? Welcome back to Level 11 Live. This is experimental live stream number 4. As you can tell by the thumbnail, there are 2 games that I'll be playing today. One of which is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Now, I have live streamed it a couple times before. But this time it's different because I am gonna be getting the gold pot today. I am on playthrough number 48 right now. You have to finish 50 playthroughs total, so we're gonna play this game through 3 times really quick, and I'll just continue instead of starting a new game because I think I am at the very beginning anyway with this one. And then the game after that will be Tekken 3. I'm just going to unlock a new character on Tekken 3, as I finally found out the issue I was having with it via Duck Station. Without further ado, let's get started. Yep, so I was at the beginning, it seems. Just going to go ahead and get through it here. Now, my current record for Getting Over It is 8 minutes and almost 56 seconds. So, 8 minutes, 55 seconds, and some change, for sure. So, I do have the narration turned off. At some point, I was playing the game and turned it off because I had a podcast on in the background that I wanted to listen to. Okay. Alright, nice. Okay, cool. Good deal, good deal. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, just pogo off that. Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. We're good. Alright, now, this part can be a little annoying sometimes, and sometimes it's just not an issue whatsoever. Okay, there we go. Just, oh, whoops, okay, that's okay, that's a pretty quick, recovery. Well, it tends to be anyway. Alright, nope, okay. Oh, crap. Alright, now, here we go, and then, alright. So, I can either try and skip the patio furniture, or I can try and just do it. I'd like to skip it just because I need to do this a little more often. I want to get consistently good at skipping the furniture. Looks like I got it this time. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, oh, never mind. We are not quite there yet. Come on, we gotta get to the chair. Ah, son of a bitch. It's kind of tricky that for me, cause like my mouse pad is not as big as I would like for it to be for this part, if that makes sense, cause I have to try and adjust for it. You see, the same thing happened again, cause like, I want to move my mouse further than my mouse pad will allow for me to, so I think what I have to do... Oh, crap. No, I want to be a little further along the roof here. I think, yeah, this is the best way to do it for me right now, because sometimes if I rush it, I just panic. Well, it's not that I panic, it's that the room that I have is not eloquent enough for my situation. See, that's more like it. That's much better. Okay, now I'm going to be pretty periodically, like, making sure that the live stream doesn't go down. So if I'm looking at my phone at all, you can pretty much know for a fact that that's why I'm doing that. And I will be doing that on occasion for sure. Okay, so for this area, the most consistent way I get through it is putting my hammer here and slowly getting up like that. Let's see. And then can just, you know, do whatever to get to orange hell. Oh! I did that to myself. It's fine. Everything's fine. This is a pretty quick fix. So I guess I am doing this part. Now, normally when I play, I try to beat my time, my record. So if I were doing just a regular session, I would have restarted my run by now. But since I'm literally just trying to get the gold pot, I'm just gonna do 3 playthroughs no matter how long they take, right? So let's do this. We'll just get ourselves up there and then pogo off. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, that can be a little tricky. Alright, so sometimes I'm able to get my hammer up far enough without having to do the slow-mo dealio. Alright, this time, let's not yeet ourselves off the cliff. Alright. Retro Video Games says, yo! What's going on, bro? How you been? Thanks for stopping by. Glad to see someone in the chat. That at least is a confirmation that my stream hasn't crashed, which has been happening a lot lately. But I do think that's just because of the game that I was playing. We'll see. That's the whole point of today's stream, you know, making sure that it's just a problem with Knights of the Old Republic as opposed to anything else. Because if it is a hardware issue, then I'm going to have to live stream only on consoles for a while, which is not ideal because I have a lot of games on PC that I want to live stream. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, man. Hope you're doing well. Honestly, seeing you play Diddy Kong Racing or seeing you upload shorts of Diddy Kong Racing a lot lately has kind of made me think, oh, I never beat Diddy Kong Racing as a kid. I love the game, but I remember it being tough as hell, so I'm wondering if I should try and do a playthrough of it at some point. Now I gotta be a little careful here. Because for first-time players, this is typically the toughest spot in the game. Not really the case for me at this point. Another video game I never knew existed, but discovered thanks to you. Kind of funny. Yeah, so this is a rage game. There's a whole genre of games called rage games that are just meant to really frustrate players. Really good for streaming and stuff like that. Now this, I believe, launched in 2017. This is a game called Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I believe my first run of this game took me about 11 hours to beat. And once I beat it, I immediately played it through again. My second playthrough took me 11 minutes. This is playthrough number 48, as you need 50 wins to get an entirely gold pot. Your pot becomes, like, it starts out black, like a regular cauldron, and then it gets a little bit more gold with each win that you get. And so, today, I am getting to win number 50. This is currently playthrough number 48. Yeah, I'm playing old Nintendo 64 games for now, and classic 2K13 on PSP. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, so, let's see. I think you commented for my final live stream of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, which was fantastic, really fun game. I do think, what's it called again? Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I think that's my next Metal Gear Solid game. That should be coming up at some point. Probably sooner than later. It's been a little, like, I think it was early June when I live streamed Portable Ops, which I enjoyed. Like you had said in the past, the controls were not ideal necessarily, but the game was beatable, and that's that's what I tend to go for. Alright, I might have positioned myself disadvantageously there. I don't know if that's a word or not, but we're going to go with it as if it were. Yeah, that's the next one chronologically as well. Okay, cool. Good, good. Now, I am kind of playing them... I'm playing the Metal Gear Solid games more in order of release than chronologically speaking, but timeline-wise, yeah. Yeah, so, as long as it came out before 4, But if it came out after 4, then I'm going to be playing 4 next. It is my priority to do them in order of release as opposed to timeline. Let's see. So I'm good here. Just gonna nice soft pogo there. Alrighty. Oh no, I tried to dial it back, but I fell. That's okay, this will be a quick fix. Now this part used to be kind of the toughest part for me after a while, but not the case anymore. This part actually gives me a good amount of trouble sometimes, which is odd. Well, I guess it's not odd. There's a small Easter egg in which if you get stuck at this part for 8 minutes or more, the game will drop you a nice little present. And it's only that part specifically, so it tends to be a pretty common spot to get stuck at, which is unfortunate because I don't really like this part, to be honest. But obviously that's the reason why I don't like this part. Okay, so the way I normally get this is if I position myself so that a little more than 50% of my cauldron is balancing off of the anvil. And then I have pogo. Now I make sure the wooden stub is to the left of the corner of the anvil, and that tends to be the shot that works best for me. Now see, if I'm over eager, crap, okay, then that happens. Okay. Gotta be careful with this next part. Okay, cool. Just gotta be gentle and patient. So I discovered this game through Markiplier. I don't know if you've heard of Markiplier Retro, but he's a very popular live streamer, and I would argue that Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy is probably his most popular game that he's live streamed, because his reactions to playing the game are nothing short of hilarious. They're just hilarious. And so I remember it was 2019. It was like late spring of 2019 when I watched that through and decided, yeah, I could probably beat this game. Now, that was also right around the time that one of my closest friends at the time unfortunately took his own life, and I was definitely going through it. So I don't think it was a good idea to choose that time in my life to try this game out, but I did, and you know, I got through it. Okay, so we are past the point of hopefully falling back down again, at least to the area with the anvil. Let's see how many tries it takes for me to get the bucket. Oh, crap. Okay, so unfortunately I've set it in motion, which makes it a lot harder to catch. So let's see if I can, there we go, at least slow it down a little bit. I think I didn't swing my hammer enough on that one. That time it was just out of reach. That time I think I pushed myself too far to the right. Oh, this is good. This is what I want. There we go. Okay. Now, same thing as before for the most part, but it's not the exact same type of jump, so we got it on the first try. That's always good. Alright, now this part can be pretty tricky sometimes. But there's a couple spots where your hammer can catch pretty good. So we're going to try and get those. Okay, we're doing pretty good, actually. Oh, you know what, I just realized my screen is probably taking up more space than it needs to right now, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's fine. Oh, whoops. can't believe I looked away and I didn't get... Okay, well, if I hadn't looked away, I probably could have saved myself there. But that's okay. Trying to... Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we're at the last obstacle. Well, second to last, technically. This satellite tower, or radio tower, or whatever it is. This is a pretty tough part. But once you get above the radio tower, it's basically over. Now, if you're going for a time record or like a speed run, then this is not the final part, because once you get past the radio tower, you basically have won. But I mean, I guess I can talk about it when it actually happens. You'll see what I mean here. Let's see. Okay, just wanted to make sure my stream is still A-okay. Good deal. Whoops. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so I gotta get back up there. That's fine. Now, actually, I'm gonna pause it for a moment so I can mess with my mouse. Because the grip on my mouse on the thumb side comes off now. After playing, well, let's see. Yeah, so I've been playing a lot lately. Because I had the 2 runs that I did, and then basically just didn't play after that for a while, because like I lost the mojo, and then I came back to it. I think it was playthroughs 5 through, well, now that have really kind of messed with my mouse, and now I need a new mouse. But I'm not going to get myself a new mouse for a little while, to be honest. Because I do need a new mouse, but not badly enough for me to buy one at this point. I'm going to wait until busy season at work to do that. Because, if I'm being honest, money's a little tight during the summer. Okay, so here's the last part. And if you're doing a speed run, being at the bottom of all these asteroids have Super Mario Galaxy physics, basically. So they all have their own individual fields of gravity. And being at the bottom of one of these can really slow you down. Like, really slow you down. But it's pretty rare to get out of zero gravity. Okay, so that was win number 48. 16-minute clear time. Definitely not my best, but not my worst either. It's like I said, my first run, 11 hours. Took a very long time. Okay. Playthrough number 48 has been completed. This is 49. Okay, we had a bit of a smoother start with our last one, to be honest. I was able to get that pogo in pretty quick and above the tree pretty quick. This time I'm going to have to be a little bit more deliberate. Okay. All right. Oh, whoops. Not my smoothest start, but that's okay. Because we're not really going for a record here. Honestly, like, unless I'm in the zone and I'm in a flow state, there's no point in going for a record. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm doing okay, I guess. But like, you should have seen the run that I did where I beat it in 8:55. I was flying across this map, it felt like. Definitely my best run yet. Okay. Alright, well we got past that part quicker this time at least, so that's good. Oh, okay. And, yep. Alright, let's see if we can get it my first try. I think I got it, yes. Good deal. Good deal. I probably should have started at like a specific time so it would be easier for me to track. But it was basically 12:07 I think when I started, I can't remember. But my live stream does seem to be okay right now, which is good. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay. Okay. So the outcome that I'm looking for when it comes to the live stream specifically today is that I want to be able to get the entirety of this session of getting over it in where I have the gold pot, and then I think I'm going to do another run after the gold pot, sort of, and then I'm going to get a full round of arcade in with Tekken 3 on Duck Station. And so the goal is to get all of that done in this live stream without the live stream crashing. Because, oh my god, my live stream, like, crashed basically every time I played KOTOR, or Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Not like... Well, yeah, I mean, in a way it kind of did. Because if you try and look at the archived streams for those, they all cancel out before I do my outro. Which is not part of the formula that I've established that I want for my YouTube channel. In the future, I'll be going live as well. We'll start with Metal Gear Solid 1. I think it's a must. Yeah, dude, definitely do, because I'll be sure to stop by and say hello and check it out. I wish I had live streamed Metal Gear Solid 1, because when I started live streaming and when I started doing work on my channel about a year ago, a little over a year ago, I had played through Metal Gear Solid 1 maybe like a month before I started my channel. And I wish I had just started it then, but didn't end up working out that way. So I have played and beaten Metal Gear Solid 1, I just don't have it archived here on YouTube, unfortunately. But I agree, it is a must-play. 1998 was one of the best years in gaming for 3 games, and Metal Gear Solid is one of those games. The other 2 games are Half-Life 1 and The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Those were insane. That was an insane year to get 3 massive heavy hitters of that level of quality. I love all 3 of those games. I'm just taking it slowly as I'm working at the same time. Yeah, I feel you there. Me, I am actually, and this is the reason why money's not, why I'm not getting a mouse right now and why money's tighter than usual is because I'm not working right now. I'm going to be going back to my job in about a month, but summers there are really slow anyway, so I'm not really missing out on too much money per se. That being said, I don't think I'm going to take the summer off next year. Those were the best years in general. Yeah, 1998, 2001, I would say those were 2 of the best years in the industry that we've had up to this point. There we go. Okay, I was going to say, can I get it on that attempt? The answer was yes. Yes, indeed. God bless America. Now, when it comes to 2001, if I had to pick one, I mean, I have 2 games that come to mind for me specifically, and I know which of those I'd prefer. My 2 favorite games from 2001 are Halo Combat Evolved and Super Smash Bros. Melee. And if I have to pick a favorite between them, I mean, technically I would pick Halo 1, even though Halo 1 didn't make it into my top 10 and Melee did, the only reason that's the case is because I only allowed one game per franchise for my top 10 list. I don't know if you watched that video of mine, but I did a video about my top 10 games. I kind of want to try it again, just because there's some editing that I think I could do that would make it overall a better experience for viewers, but, you know, as many uploads as I have on this channel, editing is not my strong suit, unfortunately. I just don't, I have not mastered OpenShot or Adobe Rush to a degree that I am, you know, satisfied with the quality of the content that I put out. But, yeah, I would say 2001, Halo Combat Evolved, Super Smash Bros. Melee. The other game that comes to mind that I can think of is, was Metal Gear Solid 2 2001? I think it was. I think it was. Those would be my three, I would say. I'd put Melee at the bottom. Well, I don't know. Melee was a huge part of my childhood, now that I'm thinking about it. But, yeah, 2001 was an insane year for those three games alone. But I would argue that Metal Gear Solid 1, Half-Life 1, and Ocarina of Time was more revolutionary than Halo 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, and Super Smash Bros. Melee. I'm just gonna yeet it and go for it. Nice, that actually worked. How about that? Oh, come on. Let's get him a little bit. There we go. Alright, back to the slopes. There we go. There's a spot right below there. There's like a point at which the... Yeah, there it is. I got it. I see that you added to the chat. I'll read it in a moment once I'm up the slopes, because this is a pretty dangerous part. So close to the weak spot there. This mountain can be really finicky. Now that I'm staying still, let me read this. 90s were the best years, and 2000s they peaked, in my opinion, in video games and in general. Yeah, so I would say that my favorite generation of games was the 6th generation, the PlayStation 2, original Xbox, and GameCube. I'm a little biased. I had a GameCube in my childhood, and the GameCube is probably my favorite video game console ever. My favorite video game is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for Nintendo 64, but I love the GameCube. I love the GameCube. I think it's such an awesome machine. Never had an original Xbox or PS2 growing up, but I've definitely played my fair share of Halo 1 and Halo 2. And those games are awesome. And I'm really enjoying Knights of the Old Republic, and I'm pretty sure that was only on Xbox. I don't think that hit PlayStation 2. I know it wasn't on GameCube. And the 90s were solid for video games as well, obviously. I mean, that was the birth of 3D gaming, and even before that, the 2D games, the 8-bit and 16-bit games we were getting back then, percentile-wise, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of slop back then too, but we were getting a lot of really good games as well. Now, if we're talking about overall, yeah, I do think the 90s and the 2000s were better than the 2010s and 2020s. The 20s have been, they've been quite something. They've been quite something. They've been pretty rough for society in general. Not me personally, but they've been pretty rough for society in general. I don't think the 30s will be better. I do think the 30s are going to be significantly worse than the 20s and the 10s. I think it's just kind of getting progressively worse over time. I think we can agree on that. Oh, whoops, it didn't pogo enough there. Oh. to outward that time. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so when you hit the bottom of one of these asteroids, it can really slow you down if you're trying to get a new record. So you gotta be really deliberate with how you handle those. Just a soft nudge to at least get my hammer on to the top half of the asteroid. But once you get into a floating state like this, you're at the mercy of the gravity of these asteroids. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be hitting the bottom of another one. Oh wait, okay, cool. I can bring my hammer up and give myself another push up there. Alright, so that was run number 49. 12 minutes 54 seconds. Good deal, good deal. One more full run, a little messing around after that, and then we're off to Tekken 3. Oh, crap. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. Alright, there we go. Oh, that was a perfect landing. Alright, loosen up. There we go. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, so my mouse just kind of freaked out a little bit there. That tends to happen in this game, to be honest. Let's get some better positioning. There we go. Loosen up. There we go. Okay. Alright, I caught the second lamp. That's good. Alright. Whoops. Oops. Oh, whoops. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. I think I could have gotten that blue windowsill, or whatever that is. I don't even know. But I hesitated. Oof, so close. Okay, I repositioned my mouse a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. Yeah, it seems to have helped. There we go. Oh no! Ah! Darn it. Alright. That's okay. Oh, I probably could have made that if I was quicker. Well, not if I was quicker, but if I had been quicker. If I had acted quicker there, yeah. Okay. That happens sometimes, it's all good, not a big deal. There we go, it's probably better to just do this, because I can feel the grip on my mouse trying to slip off again. So let's just do what I know will work best. Oh, whoops, whoops. Didn't recoil off that wall enough to get to the security camera. Ah, jeez. Alright, let's see if I can just pogo up there. Sort of. Okay, or not. Alright, that works. So, I'm not a big fan of Kotaku, but Bennett Foddy, the guy who made and narrates this game, did a video with Kotaku where he plays this game himself. And I checked it out while I was getting up to near 50 wins because I wanted to watch him be frustrated, but obviously he wasn't as frustrated as I hoped he would be. But one thing he mentioned was that the game isn't really over until you ride the snake. And there is a snake near the bucket that you can ride, and it takes you all the way back down to the beginning. And so, once I've gotten my 50th run, we're going to get up to the snake with my freshly obtained gold pot, fully golden pot, 100% made of pure gold pot, and take the ride down the snake. And that will be how I end, not the live stream in its entirety, but this part of the live stream. So we got that to look forward to. Nice. Okay, good deal, good deal. And again, to be clear, I do think that the 2030s are going to be worse than the 2020s and the 2010s, etc., etc. For society as a whole. For me personally, I don't think so. I mean, in a way, I think so. There's a couple inevitabilities in life that I'm not looking forward to that very well could happen in the 30s. Hopefully, they happen in the 40s instead. And that's going to be a huge determining factor as to how things go, I think, for me personally. But I guess I shouldn't get into too much detail on my personal life on that front. But yeah, I do think the 30s are going to be worse for people in general than this decade. I think the 30s are going to fucking suck, actually, for society. I think it's going to be really bad. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm going to be wrong. When it comes to future events, I've been pretty accurate lately. Not to say that I'm always right or anything, but I've gotten pretty good at reading the writing on the wall, I think. I still hope I'm wrong. Oh, there's the snake. Here, I'll just show you really quick. Do not ride snake. Okay, but I will ride you next round. Oh, I hesitated there. That's my fault. Let's see if I can... Yes, same maneuver as last time. Very good. Key thing is bouncing off that cliff afterwards to make sure that you are able to hook onto this wooden plank right here. There we go. Okay, cool. At least I'm... resting up here. That's good. Alright. Now this could be a record time for me, I think, based on where the dialogue is right now, or rather the monologue is that Bennett Foddy's going on about. There we go. Oh, crap. Not good. Oh. Oh, wait. Come on. Alright, let's see if I beat 855 here. No. But I got that trophy. The trophy popped. 50 wins. I was very close to beating my 855. Only 5 seconds, basically. That's okay, though. Alright, so I should be going, 40 minutes. That lines up. Cool. Well, no, I would do that, but no, that's immoral. Alright. Behold my entirely golden pot. Just a 2% more gold than it was last time. Oh, whoops. Went way over there. Okay, now this time we're just gonna go ride the snake, and then we're gonna get off of Steam and go to Duck Station for some Tekken 3, which I am nowhere near as good at. I am actually, like, pretty bad at Tekken 3. But I like it. It's probably, it's definitely my favorite PS1 game from my childhood. Now, again, I never had a PlayStation until I got PlayStation 3. But I have a family friend who had a PlayStation 1 back then. He's the one who also had an Xbox back in the day. But, he had Tekken 3. He had a PlayStation and he had Tekken 3. So we would always play Tekken 3 at his place when we were kids. Now this area has a little bit more slip to it, a little less traction to it than the rest of the rocks in the mountain in this area. So you got to be pretty careful when you're positioning yourself to get through the chimney. That's what, it's not an actual chimney, obviously, that's just what they call it. That's what people who play this game call that little area, a chimney. Okay. Ooh. Oh. I had a moment where I could have made that, but oh well. Man, it's so funny how my 50th run was very close to beating my record. So close, in fact, but that's okay. I wasn't even really going for a record on that run. I could have, and if I had, I probably could have made it. Maybe. Oh, I went a little... Okay, there we go. I'm happy with that. Okay, good deal, good deal. Oh, jeez. Okay, well that could have been worse. There we go. All right. Man, this area took such a long time to master. All right, I'm gonna try and... No! No! Damn it! I was gonna try and pogo there, but I accidentally jerked too rough in the wrong direction for a split second. And that is like the last place you want to do that. Oh crap, okay, I'm starting to get impatient now. I can tell based on my behavior. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna pause really quick and fix my mouse again. So I tried to hot glue gun this grip back on, but it, you know, it only works for so long, you know. Okay. There we go. Whoops. Okay. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go with old reliable. Softly off that corner. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright, I don't think I have to pogo, because I'm close enough to reach here. Yup. Yup. Nice, okay. I don't know why, but the sound never goes off when the bats show up. For some reason, like, it just stopped doing that at some point. I don't know if I don't remember if I turned it off or what, but it definitely was a thing for my first run, I'm pretty sure. Not that it surprised me, because I watched Markiplier's playthrough of the game before playing it myself, but... There we go. Oh, get out of here, hat. Okay. Alright, my favorite part. Okay, I like that. That's good. Alright. Now, we're getting pretty much to the end, so I want to be quite deliberate and careful instead of going through it willy-nilly. I do not want to do the anvil again, if I'm being honest. I do not. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, that was closer than it looked. My mouse was at a very disadvantageous area for that part. Okay, that's it. You can swallow my baseball bat, Bennett Foddy. Okay. It's time. Off we go! Whee! Alright. And you know what? Oh, okay, that's not even enough. Bye-bye, wee-hee, woohoo. Alright. Let's wrap that up. That's it for getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Can finally take that out of my shortcuts. Let me open up Steam really quick. Yeah, okay, I don't care. Maybe I'll just move SRPG Studio over there, even though it's technically not a game. Okay, and we'll go to Duck Station. Now, before I open the game, I just want to make sure. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it was something from Knights of the Old Republic, because, like, whenever I would play KOTOR, the kilobytes per second would drop off like crazy. Like, it would be at 0 or 1,000 or less than 1,000 or 4,000 or 8,000. You never fucking knew with that game. Now, I wish I could have just beaten the game on Livestream, but instead I'm going to do a reaction video to it instead. Now, I think I'm going to, for Tekken, let's shrink the size of me and put it as center as possible. That's going to have to be close enough, to be honest. Alright, we'll go to, where are you? There you are. Load state. Okay. Give it a moment, get my controller. Takes a little while. It does take a little while. Tekken 3 does. Okay, so
Round 1.
I just realized I have been on speaker this entire time instead of headphones. View full screen. Okay. Oh yeah, Horan, he's a kicking character.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice.
You win. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. You win. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, you wanna do grabs? That's not what it is. I can do grabs too.
You win.
Alright. Law.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. You win.
Okay. Stage 5, let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
In my ass. Oh, okay. Oh no. Darn it.
Round 2. Fight. You continue. Round 1. Fight.
Man, he's kicking my ass.
Round 2. Fight.
Crouch. Alright, there we go.
Final
Let's see if I can come from
round.
behind.
Fight.
There we go.
You win.
Alright. Lay Oh, he's tough at the later stages.
Round 1. Fight.
So close.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, wow. I didn't think that was gonna keep going. Like, I thought that was gonna be a 1 or 2 hit combo, and then he just did like 3 backflips. I'm like, oh! You can see what I'm doing from a mile away because I keep on repeating the same combos. There we go.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, I hate that. That move annoys me. It's good at dodging and then counterattacking. Damn.
You continue.
That's not you playing, is it?
Round
I am
1.
playing as Horan right now. I am the guy on the left. Let's go! Yes, sir!
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I'm just playing basic arcade mode right now. I'm trying to unlock more characters.
Final round. Fight.
No! Crap. Could be anyone's game right now. It's close. Ah, no! He caught me! Come on, yes! Yes! We need to have an online fight one day in Tekken. It's a must. I'm down. You'd probably kick my ass, but I'm down. This is the only Tekken that I've ever really played extensively. And I wouldn't even say I've played
Round 1.
extensively, but we'll have to find a way to do that. I have no idea how to emulate games to make them available for online multiplayer, but together I'm sure we could discover the secret. I've been watching a lot of Star Wars lately. So, a little quote from episode 3 there. But yeah, I'm down. That would be fun. No! Paul's pretty tough at the later stages too. I mean, to be fair, all the characters are, for the most part. But there's some I tend to have more trouble with defeating than others. Oh, I should have been crouched. No! No! Stop it! Ah! Darn it!
Continue.
Is it on
Round 1.
ESXE? I am currently playing on Duck Station. I could get it. I probably could figure out ESXE, but it's not one that I've heard of. Ah! No! Yes! Let's go!
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, touche. Damn, that grab did a that did a bunch of damage.
Final round. Fight.
Oh no, that was my fault.
You
I
continue.
set myself up to like go
Round
into a combo
1.
opener.
Fight.
Cool, time to go to sleep. Good games. Alright man, sounds good. Thanks for stopping by. Good chatting. Catch you soon, bro.
two, fight!
What the hell was that? He like dodged my kick and then grabbed. That was fucking cool. How did you do that?
Final round, fight! KO! You continue. Round one, fight! Round two, fight!
Dude, sometimes the CPUs feel like impossible. It feels like they're reading your button
Round
inputs
one.
and reactivating it. Again, that is for the later stages, not the earlier ones. They're like jokingly easy on the early stages. But it's clear that they turn up the difficulty on all the characters. Like whatever character you're fighting at stage 7 and beyond, it's clear that they up the difficulty for that.
Round two, fight!
Like he just dodged my fucking grab twice in a row. Damn. Alright, cool.
You continue.
Might be here a while.
Round one, fight!
Now I just gotta make sure. Knights of the Old Republic has given me anxiety with connectivity.
Round two, fight!
Damn it!
You continue. Round one, fight! Round two, fight! Final round, fight!
Not good. Oh my god! Fuck you, dude! God!
You continue. Round one, fight!
Holy shit, I'm gonna need
Round
one.
two,
Alright.
fight!
Let's go! Fuck you, Paul.
You
Julia.
round one, fight!
Oh, okay. Well, we're starting off great, aren't we?
two, fight!
Stop stun locking me.
KO! Shit. Final round, fight!
Oh, I shouldn't have attacked there. Yes! Alright.
You win.
Didn't have to continue on her at all. Nice.
Round
Alright, this
one,
is gonna be tough.
fight! Round two,
You guys hear that siren in the background? I never got why they would put a siren in this fight. Considering they're not anywhere near a city whatsoever.
final round, fight!
Never understood that. Oh, no. Pull back, pull back. No. Oh, you douche!
You lose.
It's like the one fucking move that would
Round
get him to
one,
win.
Round two, fight!
I didn't expect to win that one.
Round one, fight!
Jumped so I couldn't grab him.
Round two, fight!
Damn it.
Final round, fight!
Oh, God, every time I try and grab him, he does that fucking jump kick.
Continue.
Fucking douche.
Round one, fight! Round two,
he was just dancing for a moment. Shouldn't have done that running circle kick. Yeah, that was my fault. It leaves you open.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, fuck you. Come on.
Round 2.
Alright.
Fight.
Oh, he didn't do the stop. Wow. He almost always follows that up with a stop that I have no means of getting out of the way of. Yes! Alright!
You win.
Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, fuck. What was that? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. What is that?
Round 2. Fight.
What is up with that shit? Okay, so I don't get that, like, move where he
Round
just
1.
deflects
Fight.
whatever it is I'm doing. It's not fair. Okay, so how did that hit me? I was moving backwards.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay.
Final round. Fight.
Alright. Didn't expect to get him on that try.
Win.
Honestly, button mashing is the most viable strategy in this game. I hate to admit it, but it is what it is. I normally don't watch these because the only way that you can actually save your progress is if you mash the start button when it comes to this fucking emulator. Anna, so that's the character I just unlocked. I think I'm gonna play as Paul. For next time, that is. I only wanted to live stream one arcade run, so we are gonna wrap it up there. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Okay. And I've still got a good connection and everything. So that seems to me like it is definitely Knights of the Old Republic that just does not like playing nice with me. So with that in mind, I am going to beat Knights of the Old Republic without streaming it. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. And that being said, this has been experimental live stream number 4 on Level 11 Live. Thank you everyone for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that good stuff, and we'll see you all next time. Until then, keep leveling up, everyone, and take care.